All right, guys, welcome to this session of Ask Advisory. Today, I'm going to go over 2 things that you need to avoid when running Facebook and Instagram ads because they can suck your wallet dry and you'll leave being really disappointed in your results. Now, before we get into that, if this is our first time meeting, I am Anna, the founder of Advisory, and at Advisory, we specialize in digital marketing and paid media. We have a goal or a mission to bring marketing expertise to businesses of all sizes, which is why we have these Ask Advisory sessions every Tuesday and Thursday morning at 7 a.m. During these sessions, we often focus on Facebook and Instagram ads because they are powerful tools for every size of business, but we also talk about other marketing and business tips too. Now today we're going to be talking, like I said, about 2 things that you need to avoid that's going to totally suck your wallet dry if you really don't understand them when running Facebook and Instagram ads. But before I give you what those 2 things are, I first want to just talk a little bit about and remind you about what a marketing sales funnel is. So a marketing sales funnel is the path someone takes from finding out about who you are or what your business is to actually purchasing or becoming a client. And it's really important to understand what a marketing sales funnel is because in order to be successful with Facebook and Instagram ads, growing your business and reaching your goals, you need to have different campaigns during different parts of that Facebook or of that marketing sales funnel. So the top of the sales funnel is pretty much always the same. It's awareness. You're going after cold audiences, people who have never heard of you before or what you have to offer. Then in the middle, you have consideration. And this is where you are actually getting someone who now knows about what you offer or your product and getting them to consider to actually choose you or purchase from you. And then the next step is purchase, and then the best step, which is the last, is actually getting someone to become loyal, so continuing to repurchase from you, or also getting someone to recommend you to their friends and family. Now today we're going to actually be talking about the cold audiences and the top of the funnel, so awareness, and what you need to avoid when you're running campaigns to cold audiences. Again, people who have never heard of you or what you have to offer before. And the 2 things that you want to avoid are running your ads on instant articles and audience network. Now, you're probably like, I might not have even heard of these things before. What are you talking about? So when you actually set up your Facebook and Instagram campaigns in Ads Manager, the first thing that you do is set up a campaign, and that's what your goal or your objective is. And then the next thing that you do is set up your ad set. This is where you're going to choose your audience as well as your placements. And a placement is where your ads are actually going to show up. Now, the best part is that you can say, I just want Facebook to figure out where my ad should be shown to get the best performance. Or you can edit your placements, and this is also where you go in to say, do you want them to show up on Facebook? Do you want them to show up on Instagram? Do you want them to show up on both? Do you want to show up on Messenger? There's lots of different options. But the 2 things that you really want to be aware of are instant articles and audience network. So audience network is when an ad is shown outside of the Facebook or Instagram actual feed. So if you're on Facebook, you click on an article, you are reading that article, and then you see an ad in the middle of it, and it looks pretty similar to a Facebook ad. That's the audience network. So something that's shown outside of the Facebook newsfeed. Now the issue with running ads to a cold audience on Audience Network is that a lot of times you get people who are just accidentally clicking. So you are getting really high click-through rates, you are getting really low cost per click, but people are accidentally clicking on your ad because they're trying to scroll up in the article. And then they're being directed to your landing page, and the majority of them probably even aren't getting to your landing page. So they're going back to that article, or if they are, they're probably not going to convert because they didn't actually like look even at what your ad was and what you were trying to sell them on. This is the same thing with Insta articles. So Audience Network has kind of been around, for a while. People know about it. Instant articles is when you actually click on an article and you stay within Facebook, but it has the very similar effect. Lots of people who are accidentally clicking. Now, if you are optimizing for conversions, you may not have this issue, but if you don't have enough data to optimize for conversions and you are optimizing for clicks or landing page views, this can be a huge problem. So either you want to avoid these placements altogether, or you want to at least be aware of it so that you can go in and check where your ads are being placed. Now, if you're seeing a really high click-through rate and a really low cost per click, but you're not seeing a lot of sales or people converting or people taking that next action that you want them to put them into the consideration pool or target audience, then this might be your issue. Now, you don't necessarily want to avoid these placements all the time because they can be a great way to extend your reach and increase your impressions, but you usually only want to do that when you use these two placements when you are targeting warm audiences. So people have already heard about what you have to offer, they've already engaged with you in some way, shape, or form, or even maybe they've purchased from you in the past and you're trying to get them to purchase again. So that is my tip for today. If you have more questions, leave them in the comments either on Facebook or on Instagram. And also check out our free guide, 5 ways on how to improve your Facebook and Instagram ads. And I will see you in our next session each Tuesday and Thursday at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Bye guys, have a great day.